hills of Santiago, Dominican Republic, stands a tobacco plantation unlike any other in the world. A chateau just under 300 acres, formed by years of sacrifice, tradition, and family. It's the Chateau de la Fuente tobacco plantation, where the bright green tobacco leaves begin their journey to become the internationally renowned Arturo Fuente handmade cigars. The history of these luxury cigars goes back to the 1800s, back when their namesake Arturo Fuente was a young boy in Cuba.
My father Arturo learned the cultivating of tobacco and manufacturing the handmade cigars from his father in Cuba. In 1902, he moved to Florida and settled in Ybor City in Tampa, where his sister and brother lived. 10 years after that, he founded the factory A. Fuente Company.
While Arturo Fuente passed away in 1973, his legacy has continued on for 4 generations. Following in his footsteps are his son, Carlos Fuente Sr., his grandson, Carlito, and granddaughter, Cynthia. What began as a small cigar shop that only sold to the locals in Ybor City has been transformed into an internationally recognized premium brand with over 3,000 employees in 4 factories and dozens of warehouses in Santiago, Dominican Republic. But this success story isn't without tragedy and sacrifice. Years of struggle, including the Cuban embargo, which prohibited the precious Cuban tobacco leaves from being imported into the States, destructive fires and political turmoil all but quelled the desire and heart of the Fuente family.
A. Fuente cigars are made from the family tradition, history, and it runs especially from our heart. We make cigars that we enjoy the most, and we like to share it with the rest of the world. And we want to continue my father's dreams.
This dedication to tradition and quality is what makes the Arturo Fuente brand the most sought-after premium cigar in America. It's their willingness to persevere and prove naysayers wrong that has helped the Fuente family achieve their dream. And they are most proud of their greatest achievement, their tobacco plantation, Chateau de la Fuente.
One of my dreams always was to grow great Dominican wrappers, and people said it couldn't be done. But because of the strength of my father and the support of my father and the family, we went after our dreams. And through the support of so many wonderful people in the Dominican Republic, today we produce one of the most famous trademarks, one of the most sought after cigars, and one of the finest wrappers in the world here on Chateau de la Fuente.
The greatest creation for the Fuente family has been the Fuente Opus X brand, a premium cigar featured in the critically acclaimed magazine Cigar Aficionado as the world's best cigar. A blend of special tobaccos which have been aged over many years, the Fuente Opus X are eagerly sought after by cigar connoisseurs all over the world.
The secret of the family of Arturo Fuente Cigars is exactly and simply just that. It's a family business. And within our family business are our cigar factories and plantations, and the extension of our family, which is all the people who enjoy our cigars. And by being there hands-on, pouring your hearts into what you do, what you love, reaching out to the people, and giving them the best that's humanly possible, we've been very fortunate. And I think all our cigars offer something totally different to the person that enjoys the cigar.
The Fuente family pays special attention to every single aspect of producing their cigars. They are hands-on owners. From blends that have been passed down from generation to generation, innovating new designs and shapes of each brand to the ornate packaging and presentation of each box. The leaves are grown under the watchful eye of expert cigar farmers and blenders. Once harvested, leaves are meticulously placed in the plantation's curing house for a period of time to age before being transported to the factory to spend more time slowly fermenting and aging in temperature-controlled vaults. Taking absolutely no shortcuts, every critical step is done completely by hand to ensure a finished cigar without parallel. We will never rush the hands of time is the Fuente family creed.
It's not a question how many cigars we produce or how long it takes to cure tobacco. We do the things the old way, like I was taught or how my father was taught. In order to make cigars and to maintain the quality. We release the cigars, enough cigars when they're ready, not before. And that way we can assure the consumer to be able to have a consistent quality at all times.
Recognized the world over as the reigning family of premium cigars, the Fuente family tradition continues with Carlos Fuente, father and son, and daughter Cynthia. And it doesn't stop there. Cynthia's husband, Wayne Suarez, is also a key executive with the company, involved in all aspects of manufacturing. The Fuente family also extends to the town of Caribe, where the chateau is located. And because family is of utmost importance to Carlito, he has decided to give back to the community that gave him so much.
The Dominican Republic, and especially the Dominican people, have been very good to my family. They work side by side to produce perhaps the world's finest tobacco and cigars. Through their generosity, their love, and sharing their beautiful land, wonderful things have been accomplished. In life, you must give back. The Cigar Family Charitable Foundation was created to give back to not only the people of the Dominican Republic, but especially the children who did not have an opportunity for an education, medical facilities, sports activities, just for them to have a much better life in the future.
The Cigar Family Community Complex includes a primary school, a high school, a health clinic, sports and recreational facilities, and an organic farming area.
Arturo Fuente Cigars is part of our life, it's our blood, it's what runs through our veins. It goes back 100 years with the love of my grandfather and the respect of tradition. The future is very, very bright. Daily, we're creating new blends, creating new sizes to meet the most demanding connoisseurs all over the world.